list that's going to be going today. Everybody who made 4, 2, or better made it. And my co-host today is none other than Kevin. I love Macaulay.
That's cool.
All right, Kevin. So I did this match because I absolutely love Maciej here on the right. Can you go ahead and break that list down?
Yeah, so this is a really interesting part. He said he calls it, it's Polish. He said this is Polish Scouts. That's what he calls it. So this is Oxford TLT, an Ultra with Mind Link, Mangler, Heavy Cannon, contracted Scout with Sword of Settle and Boba Fett crew, and then another contracted Scout with Tanya Mind Link, Sakatro, and BMST. So a 4-ship list, which we haven't seen one of those in a long time.
No, we have not. All right, fantastic. Well, everybody who's watching today, I want to thank you. I want to remind you guys of a couple things. Please keep it positive in the chat. We're here to make sure everybody has a good experience. We want to make sure that we always have games on stream, just keeping a positive outlook on not only the game but the players. And, of course, be nice. Don't bully. All the chat rules, you guys accepted them as you entered. We do have moderators in the chat, so let's just make sure to keep it clean. And yeah, I'm super excited for today. I'm curious to see what Maciej's. Maciej is old Para. He's the creator of
Oh,
Paratani.
Is he really?
Yeah, this is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the Paratani
that explained
guy.
the Para. Okay,
Yeah,
now that makes sense.
This is the guy. So I'm curious to see what's his strategy going to be here. He's found a use for a 2-ship Mind Link. We have the Scout and an Ultra. Mind Link is probably going to be your main damage dealer / lead ship because it can probably get double focus, one for defense, one for offense.
Yep.
And just
in an Ultra makes sense to be the link.
Mm-hmm.
Although we don't normally see an Ultra with anything but the light, so it's interesting now that she has a Mangler. I wonder if that'll come into play. I'm sure it does. It helps the damage output quite a bit.
Yep. Both these gentlemen are 5-1 going into today. We got lots of matches and people who have the possibility of making it. We broke down the math. We have today 5-6-0s, 35 5-1s, 75 4-2s. And of the people who end up going 7-2, about a third of them will make it, about 8 of them. And we did a little average MOV you're going to need if you're at 7-2. You're going to have to be around 1,300 MOV.
Is that what the guess
it.
was? Okay.
Yeah. So Markus on the left here out of Australia is flying a meta staple here. We got Miranda, but built out a little bit different than what you usually see. This is one of the variations. She has extra munitions with long-range scanners. In my experience, you usually see extra munitions with the guidance chip version.
Yep.
Why do you think he's sticking with that long-range scanners?
I think he's trying to get that bid. It looks like because he has a 1-point bid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that's why. I mean, he dropped the ray off of it, but he wanted the extra missile. He might just be playing this kind of maybe more the way that I played the Miranda, where he, after the first engagement, he does a full disengage to reset for the second missile.
Okay.
That's my guess. Instead of playing the hug and bomb game, maybe he's more committed to the comeback around, disengage, re-engage, and then spike again.
Yeah, and right now, looking at the positioning, I don't know if it's going to be best for Markus to slow roll here because he could very easily get caught in that top corner there.
Yep.
And these jump masters do what they do best, and that's get in the way.
Yeah. This rocks. I'm surprised they're as spread out as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Really allowing the jump masters to move and then barrel roll.
Yeah.
Usually you see more of a restricted approach, so it'll be interesting how he's. I wonder if he does want to like hug the inside of the rocks on the outside, and then swing in.
I mean, you definitely want the open space with that formation, but old Para, he brought this list. He had a very calculated setup to start. I think he knows exactly what he's looking for here.
Did he take a target lock turn 1? I just don't see a lock on the board.
I believe it could be that. No, that's the edge of the ship. I have not seen it yet.
Okay. Well, that might be fine. He might just not be announcing his target yet.
Right.
Since that does broadcast a little bit.
Some of your intentions, absolutely.
Yep. And since he doesn't have chips, he's probably going to definitely want to have target lock a turn ahead of time so he can have the focus at least to do the double mods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't see a target lock, and that's fine. That would explain why. So is he leading with the boba, or is he leading with
that? We're not
the
100% sure on. We can find out when we see him move his cards here, or any shields that happen once we get there. I'll get ready to put some number markers on it. Wrong side. So we're just going to go ahead and have those ready. So as we get ready for them to place dials and finish executing all the maneuvers, debating a barrel roll here from that Jumpmaster. I do want to say that today's streams are brought to you by the patrons and Twitch subscribers of the Gold Squadron podcast. Thank you, all of you, for your support. We'll talk more about that stuff later.
Chat was asking, do you know the records of these guys? Was it X1?
5-1.
5-1, okay.
Both of these guys are 5-1. Alrighty. You know what? I'll actually just go take a look. He does have number markers on them. Probably just.
We just can't see them.
We just can't see them. Yeah. So I'll just go take a look before we get engaged.
Oh, actually, we just got an answer right there because he did the mind link right here.
Okay.
So that tells us that the Squadron is the lead jump on the outside on the left-hand side.
There you go. Okay. Answers to questions. Boom. So we got to make sure to keep those straight. So he's brought the Atani Jumpmaster, the more defensive one, forward, giving it ability to either block or double focus. And that extra focus, once you get engaged, can really make a huge difference.
Next turn will be interesting to see if he continues to go straight with Lorik and commit to a broadside and not try to approach him head-on to get blocked. It'll be much harder to stop Lorik's reinforce then.
Yep. Maciej, I think one thing he has to be careful with is the snapshot of Ezra. You want the Jumpmaster when it moves in for the block to land into range 2, and then you barrel roll into range 1, or just hit him straight up.
Yep, and he's got to make sure, since they're both at PS3, that he dials in a green move. So let's say he moves the Jumpmaster first. He's going to have to make sure he dials in a green move on the Seek. Otherwise, he will not get the mind link. So he'll have to make sure he doesn't make that mistake. Or he just moves that one, the other order. But it is a thing that could happen that you don't see very often.
Yep. So Torkel Mux, for those of you who are not familiar with his ability, he actually has a really fantastic pilot ability. One of my favorite Hawks. He says at the beginning of combat, you can turn one of your enemy ships to PS0. That's in range 1 to 2. Basically, I'm going to PS kill you because you're 0 now.
Yep.
So he does have a lot of ship shooting. He's got 2 Jumpmasters he can bring into range 1 that have turrets. You got the Mangler cannon, and that's something that can really maim a ship.
They're saying he locked the jump. Oh, I see it. The lock is on number 3. Okay.
Okay, we see it there.
That makes sense as a target priority to a degree. He needs to get rid of Boba Fett so he doesn't lose things on Miranda. So that would make sense.
But the thing, we actually don't know who he scored to settled.
We don't. If I had to guess, it's probably Miranda.
Well, the issue with that is with Lorik having draw their fire, he's going to be able to pull the crit. So he might have done it on Lorik just to start digging some crits into that guy.
Sure.
And it's always interesting, that difference between a draw their fire and a selflessness, that choice. They're both 1 point. I think a majority of people probably run selflessness because it's the safest one.
Yep. There is a little bit of downside with draw their fire, especially when you don't have any shields left. But you do get the multiple uses.
Because if somebody's digging in, 4 or 5 damage, you go, all right, I guess a Lorik for 1, and that's it.
Yep.
All right, dials are set.
All right, so I'm interested to see how far Ezra comes on the inside. Like if he just does like a 1 or 2 bank, and if Lorik goes, because you almost want to go fast enough so that Jump can't throw himself in front of you. Especially if he's decided I'm going to shoot at number 3. I wonder if you kind of just try to fly past it so that jump mostly becomes irrelevant, because he's probably just going to, like, what, 3-4 forward and then barrel roll?
Yeah.
And if you can just jump past him, then that jump is now no longer able to really block, which is his goal. So if the Rebel player, if Markus dials in some fast moves this turn, I think that would be a really strong approach.
And I think on Maciej's side, he needs to try to, he can't come in too quick.
Yep.
Because the distance that he has, the 3-bank barrel roll, which you usually see jump masters do, will not get a block. If Markus just does a 1 forward, just going to get that jump master lit up. So I think staying close, 1 forwards might be the best move here, and just say, if you're going to come at me, we're going to take out one of your ships.
Yep. And I think if he does threes if Markus does threes with his whole squad, I think all ships will be in range of number 3 unless he does a barrel roll backwards.
Right.
And he moves after, so he won't know. He would have to anticipate the fast maneuvers from the Rebel player, since he's going to have to move that jump before his entire squad.
One thing that could come into play here with Torkel Muk's ability, if Maciej can get an engagement where Ezra isn't stressed and you PS0 him, you can get him off the board by
before
him before he gets to shoot and stress himself. Yep.
Okay, so the 3-bank. Okay, I thought he would, either that or a barrel roll. Oh, he went slow. Or is that a...
Checking for draw there, too, for snapshot.
Oh, okay.
It didn't hit, but he does get stressed off of the...
Okay.
So no snapshot. Just out of range 1. That's big, because the jump master...
Yeah, he would have been double stressed.
We'll end up getting a focus from an Uldra. I'm assuming he's going to end up doing that 2-bank, which is green. And that jump master is going to be behind them.
This could be... Okay, so he's going to barrel roll back. Yep. He's committing to a hard turn next turn. Okay. And he's trying to make sure Miranda can't shoot the missile, I think, this turn. She's going to have to do a 3-bank to get in range, but I think she'll be able to with the 3-bank. Maybe.
The arc might be just a bit wide. We'll have to find out here. So Torkel staying there, focus on Uldra, clears the stress with the 2-bank, and will focus up to pass the focus to the other jump master. It did not.
Yeah, it didn't take any damage. So does Ezra bump. Okay, so he did try to do a fast. Oh, he took a focus. So he
just
didn't
makes
bump.
it.
Okay. So they're all 3-banking in.
Is Torkel range 2?
This is a little dangerous. I think Torkel's range 3. So that must be a 3-bank for Miranda. No, it's a 2-bank. Okay.
Oh, that jump master did take a crit there.
Oh, it did.
It did.
It did take a shield.
Yep.
Okay.
We do have the dice.
Number 4.
Yeah, we do have the dice cam up. The players don't have to roll the dice cam, so just.
So he's measuring range. I think he was checking if Miranda has. Okay, they're still checking. So I think he's looking for that missile right now, which might be obstructed. What is...
Spending a shield.
Oh, spending the shield and the extra munitions token. Okay, so 5 dice coming at number 3. You might want to move the 4 and the 3.
Yep.
All right, so spend the lock. Only gets to 4 after he spends the focus. And rolls 1 paint. Takes all shields. Okay. And takes the Poon condition.
And they did measure for Torkel Mux. It was out of range 3.
It's just what he needed. So he's shooting with Ezra next. Looks like it's going to be range 2, maybe? Yep, take stress, give a stress. We'll see how many defense dice he rolls. Oh, nice, and he has a focus to spend on offense. Huge. Did he roll 1 pain?
He's got 1
evade, so he takes 1 hull damage, so that jump is at half.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lowrick, range 3, it looks like.
3 dice. He has a reinforce. Only
He's got
commandos.
commandos, but I see 2.
Hit crit.
Okay. And 2 evades, I think.
Yeah, it was 2. I'm gonna have to adjust the dice cam. It looks like they shifted the just a bit. There we go.
All right, so who's shooting first? I wasn't paying attention.
It's fine.
Okay,
so we got
it looks
Torkel
like the TLT's going off first. Okay.
reaching for Miranda.
This is close, but I think it's in range, it looks like. I just want to hold Ezra. I think that's in range. It sure looks like. Okay, so they're going to mark Ezra.
Yeah, it looks like it. Just that edge.
Okay, so TLT on Miranda, it looks like.
So that's 2. He's debating the C-3PO. Yeah, he has his little C-3PO token. 3PO 0.
Little Lego.
It's going to go 1. With the reinforce, he dodges that one.
Okay. I'm surprised to spend the reinforce so early.
All right, so that one's going to hit.
So
Can't do anything about that.
So Miranda's down 3 shields right now? Or no, he dodged it with reinforce, so she's down 2 shields.
Down 2.
Yep. Score to settle.
Score to settle.
2 at range 1 at Miranda, so down 3 shields. And
She took 1 there?
Yep, she took 1.
Okay.
Because he rolled 1 evade. So 2, 1 evade. So she's out of shields, and now it looks like the Mangler cannon's coming in. And I think it was the Mangler cannon? No?
Not entirely sure.
Okay, I don't think any hits were rolled, so he just rolled evade dice to roll evade dice.
I think that might have been on Ezra, Mangler Cannon.
The chat's saying it was to Inuldra, or Inuldra was shooting at Lowrick. But I didn't see the 3rd die.
It was 2 dice.
Oh.
It was 2 dice defensively, so it would have been Ezra.
Oh, it would have been Ezra then. Right, because the Mangler would not give a range bonus.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so did Lowrick take a shield? No.
I'll go double check.
Okay.
Yeah, the draw their fire. We missed that one.
Took 1 shield off Lowrick. Okay.
Yep. So spreading that damage around. It's very rare when you roll crits, you're like, dang it.
So does a hard 2 with number 4 to the right fit right in front of Lorik? I don't think it clears.
It's close. All right, so you got the. No, you're gonna. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Like, I think it's close, but I think his corner, his front left corner, I think would stop you from placing the base.
Yeah, I don't think he'd want to do that though because of snapshot. Because you would turn and get double stressed.
Well, as long as an ultra feeds him, though.
That's very true. It's very true. I'm sure he'll try. It is close enough to try. You might end up nicking that diagonal corner that's coming out.
Yeah, and I don't know that you can fit a 3 bank over Lorik either. So I wonder if you just slam into Ezra and try to just stay range 1 of Miranda, since that's been his announced target.
Yeah, just forward 1, clear the stress,
and then you bump so he can't snapshot. Yeah.
Because Miranda is going to get Torkoal Mux this turn, 100%.
I think so. Well, yeah, he's going to kill Torkoal. Torkoal's got, what, 4 health? Or not Torkoal. Oh, you mean she's going to get PS 0'd?
Yeah, she's going to get PS 0'd. So,
well, he has to bring that jump in because I think even a 1 hard left from number 3 hits that debris.
Yep.
And then he's locked down. I wonder if he's planning to hard 1 to the right and move Mux like a 2 hard to the right.
Mux is range 1 to 2, right?
He is range 1 to 2, but number 3 is just kind of in a rough spot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he can escape, is more or less what I'm saying. Because he could just take the stress. But then you'd have no action, and you're facing a TLT, Ezra, and Lorik.
Right. He might, with score to settle and Lorik.
One of them gets PS 0'd, so.
You probably PS 0 Miranda if you can.
Yeah. But you'd have to go right in Lorik's face to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Are the 3 banks red on the Hawk?
I believe so.
So he does the 1 forward to bump.
Okay. Yep, that was probably the best move given the board state. I don't think he had a lot of other super good options. So he's hard 2ing the jump. I wonder if
that probably
is he just gonna bump Mux into the jump? Because I don't think is he gonna. Oh, he's checking snapshot.
It's in.
It is in. Ooh. Okay, because I think maybe his plan was to barrel roll.
It might have been. Snapshot
so
1
and 1 evade.
1 evade.
So no damage, but he can't perform actions. That could affect the next 2 ships. Yep, Mux is going to bump. I think his plan was to barrel roll forward.
For sure.
And then,
well, I don't know if he would have had the space to barrel roll forward.
Yeah, that was his plan because now he gets a double bump and no focus from Atani. Ouch. And I was thinking snapshot was going to be not as important this game. So Lorik does the 1 bank away. Good range control, good prediction of movements. Because I think he might have dodged the barrel roll as well if he had fit the barrel roll in. That was a strong play.
Reinforcing the
Probably
front.
the front because everybody's in front of you. Except for the 1 jump. And then Ezra just
probably doesn't move.
Probably doesn't move as well. And Miranda does a 1 bank? Or a 1 forward? Oh, Miranda's doing something. Too hard. Okay, sure. Okay. Set up the bomblet. Done. Yep. All staying range 1 of Lorik. So good formation management.
So I believe that is going to be, it's pretty close to range 2 from Torkoal Mux.
Yeah, so you got basically a large base and a half because it's at a slight diagonal. I think she might just be range 3 of Mux.
That's close.
But definitely Lorik.
Kevin Desiker, please report to flight control. Kevin Desiker, please report to flight control.
And Ezra's probably out of range, so I think it's got to be Lorik. He's got to drop down.
He's debating on an action. He's going to focus for defense.
For sure. And then
PS 0. He declared
so it
there.
was in range? Did they measure?
It looks like they haven't measured. They're assuming.
Oh, okay.
I think from this corner to there, that's probably range 2.
Okay.
If you see the 5 straight there.
Sure. Okay. So this must be Ezra range 1 with no mods.
Yeah. hit, crit.
Strong. And then double evade, so he just takes a crit.
See if we can take a listen in to see what they're talking about. Nope, that's not working. All right, never mind.
So he must have gotten the crit that gives us stress, because I saw another stress token applied. Unless that was R382, and he.
So
they're moving quite fast. Oh, harpoon condition.
Ah, there it is.
Ah, that makes sense. So then Lorik would lose a shield as well, and would Ezra lose a shield too? Then yes. And then
This is Lorik. 4 hits at range 1.
holy cow! So jump is dead. Couldn't see what the crit was, but
It's off the table.
yeah. All right. So then it looks like TLT at Miranda from what he signified.
3 hits, take 1.
All right.
Can't
so,
stop that. Shields are down.
Yep. Second shot.
Range 1.
Only 1. So he's just going to use C3PO and guarantee it. Okay.
And that was the Mangler cannon.
That was the second TLT, I think.
Oh, that was second TSC. You're right. 3 hits.
Ouch.
Oh, okay. This could do some work.
Oh, so he didn't use C3PO last time?
No, he dropped it in there.
Okay.
Reinforce. You should take 1.
So takes 1 regular face down.
And now Mangler cannon there. He's looking for 2 hits and a crit. One of them gets drawn. He's forced
Only
to do
1.
that. He's forced to do that.
And natty evade. He rolled 3 evades in a row with
He did.
Miranda. Jeez. Wow, that was a significant round.
Whoops.
So now Boba Fett's off the board. I think you're damaged on the wrong one.
Yep, I'm fixing it right now. Just noticed that.
This must be Miranda's shot. I'm assuming he regened a shield.
Alrighty. Now that all that's sorted out, they played really fast there.
They should really take all that stress off the table, because that was for that jump. Just so there's less clutter and they don't assume that it's the Hawks stress.
And the harpoon condition is there too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so does Lorik do a 1 bank here?
And we did get the regen from Miranda.
We did, okay.
Lorik, 1 bank. Yeah. Why not? It doesn't really hurt right now. You want to stay by Miranda.
Yeah, because Miranda's probably going to too hard, drop a bomb.
Yep. So
Ezra's probably going to, like, what, 4 forward, 3 forward? Get far enough away so the bomb doesn't hit him, and then he still has a rear shot. And then he'll be next to Lorik. Yeah, I think that's the play.
Torkel needs... I don't know if Torkel can go anywhere where he's not range 1. Maybe the 1 forward is just outside of range 1.
Oh, it's going to be close.
It's close, though. He wants to be able to have a focus. Because his only... Right now, Maciej's win condition is taking out Miranda. He committed to the target. He needs to finish it.
And there's still a chance. There's still a lot of guns on the board yet.
That's one of those things with dice variants. You can't count out the dice sometimes. I really did like Maciej's position. He went aggressive at Miranda, and even if 2 out of those 3 times he doesn't get that natty 37%, Miranda's sitting at 3 or 2 hole.
That snapshot really, I think, changed everything, because then a whole bunch of bumps happened. Like, you can clearly see he thought, and he was probably just barely range 1. He thought he could get the barrel roll in and then move the ships in and take actions.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So here comes Torkel, trying that one forward.
And that should be out of snapshot range. I
Oh
think.
man, that's close. He's got it.
Oh, he does,
He poked at it. Snapshot.
Okay. All right. No damage, but it did its job.
So no action there for Torkel.
How does Torkel have a focus?
That's the Jump Masters.
Oh, okay.
From Matani.
Gotcha.
Ezra's getting out of town.
Yeah, he doesn't
He's
want to deal with that
trying to.
bomblet.
He might have bumped.
Yeah, they're gonna have to mark the jump so he can get a.
It's pretty close, but I think he might be there.
Who had stress previous round? Did a one. So I think they ruled that it doesn't clear.
Yep.
All right, so Ezra doesn't move.
So this Markus might not drop that bomblet now.
The upside's really high. And Ezra's protected because he can't get shot by a TLT.
True.
And he's still range one of Lowrick, and he's going to shoot at Miranda anyway. I think you just do it.
He's got block.
Yeah,
Here we
there's
go,
the one
another
bank
block.
like I thought.
Taking away the reinforce here is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Because now you don't have to go through Lowrick. You only have C3PO you got to get through.
Okay, so there's a bank. So, yeah, sure. But he chose not to drop a bomb.
Mm-hmm. He wants to protect Ezra as a tool. This is.
I wonder if he was afraid of hitting Lowrick as well. Okay.
One thing I like with Maciej's positioning here is that he's broken up the formation. And this is going to put the onus on Markus to see whether or not he's going to be able to bring his guys back together.
And he's going to be able to PS0 Miranda again, so she can't regen before he shoots.
Mm-hmm. So she's sticking there, PS0. She focused for her action. And Ezra's going at the Hawk. There you go. Ooh, just one.
Wow, gets through. Okay.
So that's a shield
Yep.
on Torkel. Or sorry, that's a card on. No, wait, where are we?
It should be a shield.
Shield, there you go.
So then it looks like low Rick range 1 for 3.
3. Above average roll there.
Oh,
Oof.
man, no evades.
Man.
So Mux is down to 1 health. Or that's a lot of damage cards. No, he's
No, I think we might have missed a damage earlier.
Maybe.
He might be out.
okay.
Yep.
We must have missed the damage earlier, so he's dead. Wow, that's huge because that was the TLT to rip the shields off. Then the Squadron ship fires.
Yep.
Okay, wow, that's significant.
Hit crit. C3PO.
So he takes a shield.
Yep. Shield didn't draw their fire.
And Ultra's going to shoot still yet.
Oh, no, that's a shield. You're right.
Yep, now an Eldra shoots. That's 3 paint. So 2 and a crit, or they're
Yeah,
I can't tell if that's multiple crits.
2 hits and a crit, I think.
One of so many
my
evades.
goodness.
So he takes 2. One's a crit for sure.
Let's see what he pulls out here. There's a crit.
We
There's a crit.
can't
Direct hit.
So
Damage cockpit.
so PS0. Ooh, that hurts.
Is that
So he's gonna have 1 hull left.
Miranda?
Yeah. So if a direct hit is 2 damage, and then another one, she's down to 1.
But did he draw one? Is one Lorix?
Oh.
That's the question.
I don't know, but he showed us 2 crit cards, right?
Right, because Lorix doesn't have any shield, so if he draws, it's a crit on him.
I'm sure he drew. You have to, right?
All right, so the double damage is
I'll go look for you.
yeah. 2 evade. He's going to spend the focus for evade there. That was a regen shot, so we know he at least has one shield.
Lowrick has the direct hit.
Okay.
He did draw their fire for Lowrick, so Lowrick has the direct hit. Miranda has 2 damage cards, so she's at 3 hull with 1 shield because he just regen.
Okay. Was there another crit in there? Because he flipped up 2, didn't he?
He flipped up 2, but so the first one he just did the direct hit, and then he flipped up the second crit, and that was the PS0 that stuck on Miranda.
It is on Miranda.
Yeah, she's PS0 now.
Oh, that's big. Who needs Torkoal Mux?
Well, now it's always there, yes.
So we're going to go ahead.
Although, what's really funny, you don't hear this very often, is now the firepower of the list is an Ultra.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like
the
that never
Mangler cannon doing work. See, now Markus with a PS0 Miranda, his job now is, of course, she's the point fortress. She's going to have to shoot last. Lowrick becomes he has to make sure he picks up his work here.
Yeah, because Ezra's damage is so inconsistent.
Yep. One tool that is in Marcus's pocket is blocking, getting in blocking positions to take away shots. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Markus try to do that.
So, yeah, you have to try to predict Lowrick's move here. But you have to keep your gun on Miranda. I wonder if Miranda moves in to try to block an Ultra. And Lowrick begins the circle.
Mm-hmm. And Ultra hasn't taken any damage.
Yep.
The Scout, I believe we have accurate. We can just...
I don't think he's actually been shot.
He has 2 shields left.
2 shields, so he has... Oh, wow, okay.
So we're just missing, taking off 1 there.
Yeah, they played really fast.
Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and move those 2 live ships to the top. So they're... the 2 live ships to the top. There you go. That way, a little easier to see there.
So do you just 1 forward Lowrick here? Or are you worried that... Because I'm trying to remember the Skeek dial. It doesn't have a 1 forward, does it?
It does not have a 1 forward.
So I think you just 1 forward Lowrick here? Uh-oh. They didn't move Miranda first.
Oh, so maybe it was in damage cockpit. That might have been damage engine?
Maybe.
Okay. So we know that damage something.
Yeah, if it's not damage cockpit, that's a big deal for the Miranda player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be damage engine, which is still a big deal.
Yeah, no 2 hearts.
Yeah, no hearts in general.
Snapshot on the Jumpmaster. 1 hit.
Might get through. Nope. But the stress did. So now Aneldra must do a green or he will not have any focuses. A 1 bank is green.
Yep.
Oh, and if Lowrick did that 1 forward, I can't tell from the angle if he clears.
Passes that focus there. Atani Mindlink doing the work. That's the biggest tool Maciej has left.
So Ezra with the 2 bank? Looks like a 2 bank, I think. Or is that a 3?
It's a 3.
I think it's a
2. It's a 2.
Okay, so clears stress. But still has tons left. Now Lowrick, show me that 1 forward. Yes, the best move in the game. 1 forward.
1 forward is
or is
so
that a
good.
bank? Oh, he did a bank. It's
okay.
fine. He'll still get it.
So
But
the arc's,
dang.
arc's not quite on target. I do want to say real quick here, the real Alarith, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime subscription. You're awesome.
So does Miranda 2 bank in then? Drop the bomb. Yeah, drop the bomblet. And then 2 bank.
Yeah, that might be a bump.
He probably wants it to be a bump.
Yep. Takes away the shot.
Oh, it didn't bump.
Oh, that's range 1.
Well, it won't matter. It's always 3 dice. It's the Mangler cannon.
But
but he wants to slam to get next to Lorik,
Right.
which makes sense. He still has a shield.
But if he has that arc, you attack with your primary at range 1,
Right.
not the Mangler cannon.
Right. I don't know that he arc dodged. Maybe? It's kind of hard to tell. So we just saw 2 dice. I'm assuming that's
Hit crit.
Ezra?
Oh, that was the bomb. That was
the bomblet. Gotcha. So the last 2 shields on that jump are gone. So Ezra's going to shoot at range 2 onto an Aldra with the stressing.
All right, here we go.
Just one
Just a
crit,
crit.
but it is a crit. Oh, she has a shield. Never mind. Do you spend the focus?
Focus, blank.
Probably. Unless he has a shot. If he has a shot, then
He
you
has,
probably
I
have
think
to
he
save
has a
it.
shield.
He does have a shield, but if he has a shot...
Does he? Oh, no, he does not have a shield. It's a crit.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I can't. No wonder we couldn't tell what it was. These are not in English. I don't know that crit.
Is that major explosion?
Console fire?
Okay.
Okay. Of course you can read it.
Truly worlds.
All right.
Thank you, Council Fire.
All right, so the scout to Miranda. There's the...
Spends it for 2.
Doesn't he have score to settle?
Okay. I don't want to score to settle because the crit. You want to pat.
Fair. So C-3PO 0. It really comes down to, does an Aldra have a shot? And we still don't know that answer. I think you save C-3PO. Oh, he's guessing 0 for C-3PO. With 2 dice. I'm surprised.
He still got it.
Yeah, he still got it, but thought you'd save that for the
And
shot.
range 1 shot here. That's what he's looking for. Spend the
it's a
focus.
crit.
He did the primary.
He doesn't want to use Mangler because he doesn't want to draw their fire. So 1 and 2. Uh-oh, Miranda's down to 1.
I think that's right. Yep.
Although she's technically down to 2, right?
Oh, she's off the board.
Wait, what? Oh, we had 1 health difference.
Whoa.
Okay.
This is a game.
And an Ultra took a
crit,
right?
yeah.
So she's down to 2. Scout's down to 5. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so oh man, an Aldra is Marcus's biggest tool here.
So I think snapshot's for sure going to happen here. He has to move an Aldra first. I can't think of many places that jump can move unless an Aldra moves first.
Mm-hmm.
So then Lorik probably 2 hards left, right? Gets back into the fight, possibly gets a shot on an Aldra.
Yep.
Knowing that an Aldra can't continue to go toward the board edge in the corner.
The other thing the jump master could do, let's see. Is there a way?
A 1 hard right, not move, and bump into Ezra.
Yeah, just bump into Ezra. And man, no, he'll end up double stress if he does that.
Well, I think he'll bump Ezra though.
Yeah, I was thinking if the 1 hard on an Aldra is pretty strong, he'd probably be able to get a shot.
White.
It is
She's
right. It's
stressed.
white, so she would end up being double stressed from Ezra shooting her.
Oh
so
yeah.
that would be the wrong choice there.
Yeah, I think an Aldra has to 1 bank, even though he might not want to, or 2 hard and just say okay. But he needs those actions. Yeah, I see a 2 hard left from Lorik coming. Ezra's in such a good place though right now to interfere with so many moves.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
his positioning is fantastic. That bump that happened here,
yeah,
actually
that
is working,
helped him
helping in Marcus's favor.
significantly, yeah. Normally you want him in the front, but he worked out pretty good in the back.
So you got to remember, everybody, Ezra does have Hera Crew, so red maneuvers he can do at any time.
His dial's fully open all the time.
So always got to be looking out for that K-turn. I don't think we'll see it here, but just be aware of that. For Snapshot, I know there's a couple people who in the chat here who are asking about it. Snapshot says if somebody moves in, executes a maneuver and lands in range 1
of your primary arc,
not the back, you can perform a 2 dice attack.
You can't mod it.
No mods. So what Ezra's doing, he's using R3A2, And it says, well, when I declare my target for snapshot, you put out the stress. And then when you attack, you can then do it again.
The shtick is you stress them before they have the opportunity to take an action.
Exactly.
And then you double stress them because
but
they're stuck.
You can only do that once during the activation phase, the snapshot. So if one ship can move into range 1 and then the second one moves into range 1, it wouldn't get a snapshot. The Seek cannot do K-turn because it is stressed.
It is stressed, yep. I mean, what are the greens on it? I suppose I have my phone.
Yeah, we got it right here. Because we got the squad builder. So on the Seek, we have the 1 banks, 2 banks, 2 forward, 3 forward.
I don't know that it.
So an Ultra moves first.
It's got to be a bank, right?
You might be able to 1 bank barrel roll. You're going to have to deal with a shot, but that's going to start getting you in the right trajectory that you need to be.
I think you got to focus, though, right? Otherwise, the scout's not going to get a focus, and neither will an Ultra.
It's a wet noodle.
Yeah. I mean, he has, well, is Score to Settle gone now because I thought it was on Miranda?
It is, right, yeah.
Yeah, so then he would literally have no mods. So he's going to get snapshotted. For sure. Slide and bumps in. I think he's trying to protect an Ultra from Ezra snapshotting her in the future rounds. Correct. And you can't receive a second stress from Matani, so an Ultra will only keep 1 stress.
There we go, snapshot.
Nothing, but did its job. So now the scout has 1 stress because it did a green, but it got stressed.
That looks like a 1 or a 2 bank.
I think it's 2, it looks like. It's further than a 1. Boy, if that Lowrick does that too hard.
He's focusing.
Oh, let's see, a little too hard. Or the 1 bank. That's fine, too.
He keeps arc.
Yep.
And avoid.
So then he does a rear, so yep, he's got full protection. And then Ezra, what are you doing? Jumping in front of the jump, makes sense. So the kill box for an Ultra
is real.
Yeah, the big reason I was talking about, and this probably helps for future rounds, but the big reason I was talking about the too hard was trying to jump in and get 2 range 1 shots on an Ultra in 1 turn and just try to get her.
Council Fire takes a damage.
Ouch, so she's down to 1?
Down to 1.
All right, so this will probably be the end of an Ultra. There's 2 from Ezra. Oh, this must be Commandos.
That was
so,
Commandos.
Yep, so 3.
He's going. He needs all paint.
Natty's
he's got it.
He's got it. All right, so spends a focus.
He goes, it's my turn. My turn to do Natty's.
All right, so then the range 1 Ezra shot. You got to take it. Give a stress. And now Lower can probably just 1 forward next turn if an Ultra does live.
Just 1.
Only 1.
Just 1.
It's livable. He's got 3 dice.
Got
There's
it.
1. Yep.
Got it.
Okay.
An Ultra refuses to die.
But Console Fire might kill her
I
next
know.
turn.
1 blank flip Console Fire. Wrong dice.
Oh, okay.
Spends a focus, and we're not sure on the target right now.
He rolled 2, so it's probably at Lowrick.
Yeah.
Because Ezra was range 1.
Yep.
So Reinforce takes nothing. So you have to try to clear Console Fire with an Ultra. So probably a 2 bank so they don't get snapshotted. 1 bank would fit too. But then you need to get focus with the jump, but does a 1... I think a 1 forward puts too much of your big base in front of Ezra that you get stress. Man, this Ezra play
is very...
It's very good.
Yes. Oh, Lev CTT, I did see your email. The things getting ready for Worlds have been a little bit busy. I will be getting back to you soon.
I think Lower can do a 1 and still stay on the board. He can always turn away.
Oh, yeah. Man.
Yeah, I think...
Is the Jumpmaster stressed?
I thought he has to be, right? Because he snapshotted him last turn.
He did.
He did a 1 forward, and then he snapshotted him.
Right.
So we just can't see the stress token.
Right. So one of the issues that Maciej is having is the positioning of the jump master right now, right?
Yeah.
With Ezra. Is the sloop the right choice here just to get a better angle and have a better, trajectory here?
The problem is that focus, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Aneldra's in a spot in a console, like you can't. I mean, you can risk console, but
Yeah.
that's
3 out of
really
8.
dangerous.
So I think if you didn't have console fire, the play is probably a 1 bank, which takes you into range 2.
Sure.
And then you barrel roll to try to block Ezra.
Yep.
And give yourself a turn off from 1 shot. And maybe even block Lorik.
Because Lorik is the damage. He has a better modifier. Or
Right.
he has a modifier, I should say. Yeah, whereas Ezra's just naked dice.
Mm-hmm.
But that stress control really, really affecting the game state. I wonder if Ezra does a 3K here.
Huh. He could.
Like, it's
not a bad spot
slightly
for it.
risky if he gets blocked, but actually, no, it's not because the jump would hold him back.
Yep.
That's dangerous if he does. But he could also just turn in and follow.
And the Sheath Pete, does it have a 1 hard?
No.
I don't play it.
It has a 2 and a... Wait. It has... I think it might. It's red, though.
Which why...
I know it has a 3 hard that's red.
Sheath Pete... No 1 hard.
Okay.
Okay.
But the attack... Man, it's been a while since I flew an attack shot. I know the Ghost does. Yeah, like...
I think Markus here is deep in thought. Maciej already knows what he wants here.
So, do you guarantee the console fire goes out this turn in this situation?
Oh, my God.
Especially after you just took a damage. I mean, statistically, you shouldn't take a damage this next turn, but
right.
it could
happen. It can happen. Dice are dice, right? I think for my best chances to win the game, I need to make sure that Anolja doesn't die from fire this turn.
Yep.
I think that's...
So she needs that focus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's just no way to get the focus to her from the from the jump.
Console fire is only on hits, right? Not crits?
It's only on hits, so there's only a 3/8 chance.
3/8.
But then if you... So the hard part is, if you don't put it out, you're just postponing that decision one more turn. Because then the next turn, you're probably in a similar situation.
Exactly.
You need to make the same decision again. Okay, so he does just take a bump, but doesn't clear stress.
Because it's to the right.
So that means Analdra is definitely on a green,
yep.
which we thought. So she does, okay, a 1. And definitely out of snapshot range.
Does she give the parting gift of a focus?
Or does he barrel roll and gamble?
Here I love it.
Yep,
I love it.
okay.
I love it.
Yep. So he's taking the gamble of not taking out console fire. If Lorik does that 1 forward,
it might be arc dodged.
I think it might be arc dodged. But if he does the 1 bank, it's for sure going to be an arc. Oh, he banks the other way. Okay.
This is going to reinforce the back. But that's giving... If Ezra bumps and Analdra doesn't take damage...
And that 3K from Ezra right now.
It looks good.
Oh, the 1 bank.
So we're going for the 3/8 chance.
I'm really excited to see if this barrel roll... Like, he did a perfect job making sure he's not in arc and blocking. I just hope he doesn't take a damage from console fire.
Yep.
All right. I think he rolled it and didn't take anything because he held the card up. So I'm assuming he rolled it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
so
the dice have
Ezra shooting out the rear. Just 1.
All right. So no console fire. Ezra 1 looking for natties.
Oh, no focus. So the jump takes a crit. A lot of text. But he flips it down. Oh, probably blinded pilot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, that's it. No damage on the range 1 shot to Lorik.
Rough. He needed that shot from that jump.
So we got that gamble.
Okay, but now he has to make the same decision again.
Yep.
And that 1 bank is blocked.
Yep.
By Lorik.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to 2 bank. to clear the stress with an Ultra. Unless he wants to forward, but... Also, the jump probably just bumps into Ezra.
The jump
again.
has nowhere to go.
And now, does Loic actually start to turn around here, or does he try to, like... Because the problem is you're not killing much with Ezra.
You're going to... Even if he makes the too hard right turn, he's not going to have an Ultra and Arc.
No.
Because he's tilted the other way.
Yeah, the future turns. But I suppose you know an Ultra's going to turn towards away from the board edge.
Right.
So maybe you just continue to go forward.
You might,
and
yeah.
Dodge Arc.
Right.
So then Ezra's probably gone too hard, I'm assuming.
Right. And you know that right now, Maciej is relying on natties, right?
Which is risky.
which is risky. So the reinforce just goes up in value.
Oh, absolutely.
So the score on the top of the screen is accurate there. Markus has scored 64 points. Maciej has 47.
Okay, they still have 16 minutes left too, so there's lots of time.
Yeah. It's all right. All right, we got dial set. Here we go. Man, if Torkel could have lived one more turn, that would have made a huge difference in this game.
Yeah, the TLT would have killed Miranda a turn earlier, right?
Yep.
So is he bumping into Ezra?
Yep.
Probably have to get the railroad track going.
Choo-choo. Yep. All right, so right now the best tool, or the tool that Maciej is choosing to use. We got a 2-bank from an Ultra, clears the stress, no snapshot, focuses, passes the focus. He's taking the console risk again.
He's taking the gamble again, yep. And Loic, yep, does the arc dodge. Oh, no, he does turn around.
Okay, I think he might be clipping there.
Does he have a shot? Well, he's for sure, well, is he in range of the jump to take a shot?
Yeah. So Markus is on the side there. He's looking.
Reinforces the rear.
So by reinforcing the rear, that tells you that an Ultra is not in the front.
Yeah, there's the too hard, right?
Yep. We're risking the shot here from the unmodified shot from Ezra.
Stress tokens. It feels like Dengaru's on the board again.
Console fire. He's safe.
Why?
Taking the game. I love it. I love it. He's living on the edge.
You can only gamble for so long. Okay, so Ezra's taking the range 1.
Oh.
2 up.
We got you got to spend that focus.
Minimum.
Ah.
Only 1.
Below average there on the paint. We should have gotten with one more focus, and that's the brunt of Maciej's firepower taken off the board there.
Yep. It's because you've got the jump double stressed. So shooting at Ezra at range 2. Okay, 1.
Oh, that looked like range 1, but might be just outside. Uses that. Man, that Ezra ability is so good.
Yeah.
Well, this has been valiantly played, and it looks like we're going to be playing it out.
So Ezra 3Ks here, right?
Oh, yeah. Ezra fears nothing. He's like, I haven't taken any. He took one
and
shield from
Loic
the
probably
bomb.
just, 1 forwards and reinforces the rear and says, here, have an evade?
Yeah. I'll protect you. Evade, infinite focus.
Yeah.
In
the only thing is his offense is really up and down, but still.
Yep. So right now, win condition-wise, while it might be a small percentage chance, Maciej has 12 minutes to. I'm going to say he
has to kill both ships.
He has to kill both.
Yeah, because half of the jump is all that he has left, technically.
He's going to have to use range 1 to give himself the best chance, throwing 3 dice.
He turns away. Okay, sure.
He's going to try to get it modified, clear the stress, get some modified dice.
Yeah, he's got room to box around. So take one of the stress off so you don't forget.
Take off the stress. There it goes. Okay.
So let's see the 1 forward reinforce. Yep. And then the 3K turn. Or does he just run away? I mean, he could just run away if he wanted to.
It's a little mini points fortress.
It looks like
that's
a 3K.
a K.
Okay, so he wants to commit to taking all the MOV he can.
And that's going to be in range.
That's why we came to play.
That's right, came to play. Every point matters.
All right, so unfortunately having to give him another stress, so they'll still locked down. One
crit.
Average.
Come on.
But he's probably, what, range 3?
Jumpmaster dodges it.
So maybe next turn. Ooh.
2 hits. Come on, look, he's looking for blanks, There's
there we go. So
he's going to get 1.
Did he reinforce? Yeah, the reinforced token's right behind the ship, I think. So
he forgot to spend it.
Did he really?
I saw him deal 2.
Whoa. Because we can see the token right underneath Lower's ring, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man, he must have just forgot.
That's big.
It is big. So I wonder at this, you got to turn Lorik around then, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, if you've committed to the K turn to Ezra and Ezra continuing to pursue, you probably just got to commit to actually killing the ship. Yeah.
I think Markus right now is just focused on trying to make sure that he can have shots.
Yeah, I think he wants to have shots and get Ezra back in with Lorik.
Yes.
So probably a 2 hard or a 3 hard here. Yeah. And then next turn they rally back together and each gets both shots, I think. Yep. All right, so Ezra range 3 re-stresses. Man, he's never going to get to take an action again.
Nope.
Just 1, so average.
Range 3, he's got 3 dice.
Yep. He takes 1, so still 4 left.
Jump is officially down to half.
1 shot back. Does Ezra roll a paint? Yes. Okay. All right, so that dial, it was.
He knows what he wants.
I mean, it's probably like a 1 or 2 hard anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I know what I want.
I mean, it makes sense. He's trying to get as many turns as possible in, which is the only way he can come back.
Yep.
Is just hope for some dice variance. I wonder if he's eyeballing, can I 3 hard Lorik right now without hitting that debris? Do I have to 2?
I think he's got the 3 if he wants it.
I think so too.
So 1 hard, turning that arc around.
Clearing 1 stress.
The only way he can end up being unstressed is 1 turn he can block that on a green.
Yep.
And then do another green to get out of the block.
And not get snapshot. Yep. Although he's going to get double stressed again.
Yeah. It'll take 2 turns to pull that off.
Okay, so he does do the 2 hard.
Okay.
3 would have been real close. All right, so there's going to be 2 shots coming in, and one of them actually has a modifier. So Ezra first, range 2, give a stress.
I think he reinforced the front again.
Yes, it looks like the front.
So double stress here. Waiting for Ezra.
All right.
Nothing.
Okay, about what you'd expect.
Here comes Lorik with Wookiee Commandos.
At range 3, I think. Oh. Oh.
There. Whoa! Natties, baby.
Okay. What's tough here now is I don't think a 2 bank clears Ezra's snapshot arc. Maybe.
He might just go the 2 hard.
And just try to have Ezra bump into it for a turn.
That's his best hope. His best hope is to try to get a block here.
Lorik here, right?
Yep.
There's only, still 8 minutes. With the pace that they're playing, though, that's like another 5 turns.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially with those snap dials.
Oh, he's going for the 1 forward.
Okay, which won't trigger snap.
Yeah, he's clear.
So he clears 1. Oh, man, if he does like a 1 bank with Ezra and a 1-4 with Lorik, This could be bad news bears.
There's the one bank.
Yep.
He wants to leverage range 1. He wants to make sure he gets
Yeah,
a shot. I think that's what he's
absolutely.
going for. He's going
Leverage
for the Hail
the
Mary.
math. One bank. Okay, sure. Yep, reinforced front. Okay, here's the kill box. So Ezra 3 dice at range 1. Oh
Ooh,
my.
Ezra.
So at least one's getting through, and it's a crit. So 2 crits get through.
Yep.
I can't tell if that's a direct hit or not. A lot of text on that one. No idea what it is.
Nope. That's all right.
And then here comes the big shot. 4 dice with a mod. And
Yeah.
he, oh, just, yeah,
That's
I
it.
got this. I'm just going to roll all hits this round. Atlas game.
That was good. So I want to say a big thank you for everybody who watching. Great play by both of our players, Markus and Maciej. Thank you so much for playing on Gold Squadron podcast stream.
And Maciej's still in it. He's only
Yeah.
4 and or he's 5 and 2 now.
He's 5 and 2,
so
absolutely.
He's still in the running.
He's still in the running, absolutely. Again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to all of our Patreon and Twitch Prime subscribers. Twitch Prime is literally a free way to give away free money. If you have Amazon Prime, go over to Amazon, connect it to your Twitch account through your account settings, and click that connect to Twitch button. After that, you go over to Twitch Prime, you click the free Prime membership, and you throw $2 and change our way for absolutely nothing. Just takes a couple minutes. If you don't know how to do it, go ahead and look up our YouTube channel, Gold Squadron Podcast, and we have a video there on how to do it. Just type in how to become a Twitch Prime subscriber. All right, we'll be back here in about 15 minutes or so with round 2 of day 2 of the World Championships of X-Wing.